What's good, YouTube? It's the Base God in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on Team Black Rainbow's channel, coming at you guys with Resurrecting the Agents, episode 11, I believe. If not, correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's number 11. So, if you don't know by now, I will be talking about Trooper Agents, and if you don't know what Trooper Agents are, I will post an annotation right here leading you to Alistair Albin's top 32 YCS Indie deck profile in which he ran Trooper Agents. Sadly, he lost to Robbie Cole, MCole40, who got third place. Congrats to him. But yeah, so since it's a new type of agents, I might as well talk about it. If you can hear it in the background, I'm not sure, but I'm actually watching his match against Joe Girlando. This is game 3. Joe was playing Heroes, and Alistair is playing the Trooper Agents, like I stated. But yeah, let's get onto the deck. Something that I really liked about the deck would have to be the fact that he played Triple Herald and the double call, or he actually played triple call, triple herald and triple call. I like that. Before in my agents, when I used to run herald, I used to run a call in the haunted just for the same purpose as he did. So like if you were to herald, say you herald and send Hyperion, you could call the haunted back to Hyperion, and now you have a target for its effect. It just helps get the cards you want in the graveyard in the grave, and call lets you special summon those monsters. Also, Herald is good too, because instead of just negating the effect, it negates its effect and destroys it. So say you have a BLS, or that your opponent has a BLS, and all you have is a Hyperion, and they activate its effect to banish it. You can pitch Herald and another fairy and just destroy the monster. Something that popped out to me though that I wasn't really fond of was that he did not play Gores or Trags. So in a sense, he didn't have as much defense as I'd liked it to have. I mean, sure, he had the warnings, the prisons, and all that, but I don't know. I kind of just feel like Trag and Gores is pretty good, especially in Agents. Also, he said he ran Trooper because you could summon Trooper, mill 3, and ram into Thunder Kings, because Thunder Kings are getting even more popular than they were before. So you summon the Trooper, mill 3, crash, draw a card. You essentially +1. Also, I believe that his main priority of the deck was to try to get Christia out as fast as possible. Because if you summon Trooper and it stays on the field, and you keep milling and milling and milling, and eventually you have 4 fairies, you can drop Christia. And if they negate the special summon, you still have the Call of the Haunteds to special Christia. Although, if your opponent were to Monster Reborn a Christia, if you don't have the prison or anything like that, it can be bad, because this deck special summons a lot. And the only real out to it is Honest or Deep Prison, like I said. But if you don't have it, you can special summon, so you're going to be sitting and floaters and all that. Looked like a solid deck. On Dueling Network, of course, I made my own variant of the build. Although I'm not playing it as of right now, I do plan on playing it once I eventually get all the cards that I need. I am still missing a 3rd Herald and a 3rd Call of the Haunted. But as of for right now, I'm cool with the deck that I'm making, or the one that I'm taking to regionals. That is this Saturday in San Jose. So if you're in the NorCal area, regionals. And also, I have a super secret deck. This is my princess deck box. This is where I put all the decks that I'm trying to make. Like right here, this is the extra deck for the agents. This is Gachi Gachi. But if you look behind it, you can see a bunch of green cards right there. That's my other deck. And yeah. But for now, I have most of the cards for the Trooper Agents build. It's just that I need to practice for regionals, which is this Saturday, and I pretty much have, my deck ready. Also, I'm just waiting for the next YCS to happen, because if Agents don't top, then I won't really consider them as meta as they are right now. Because if a deck tops, people are going to try to start using it. And if people see how good Agents are, because I honestly think Agents are really good, this is that the players don't want to try it out. But yeah, if Agents get popular again, I can't play Agents because I don't like playing meta. And yeah, but Agents is really solid deck. It's probably one of the... Honestly, I think it's the best deck out. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's the best deck, but it can rival the other top decks. And I'm not gonna say, oh, with a proper side deck it can beat the certain deck, obviously. But yeah, I just feel like because agents have their own hand traps in Herald, because you play most fairies. You have Honest, even though Honest can be played like in Hero Beat and all that stuff. It works essentially super well with this deck, just because most of your monsters are light, minus the troopers. And also, big boss monsters such as Christie and Hyperion, that could be a lot for your opponent to deal with. And also, another thing that I realized that he didn't play was he didn't play um, Tour Guide. I mean, you don't have to play Tour Guide, but I always thought one monster exceed rank 3, whatever, would also be good. But he did play rank 3s like Zen Mains and Leviathan. And yeah, so one of the things that I, really noticed about his explanations about the deck was that when you go Trooper and you keep milling, I honestly don't even know what that will lead to, but I'm kind of lost right now, and I just kind of came back to reality right now. But yeah, so he played one max C only. I guess that's understandable because, you know, you have the Heralds, so if they activate an effect to special summon a lot, you can just destroy the monster. And the theory with max C is if you max C your opponent and your opponent could go for game, and like they're gonna go for game regardless of how many cards you draw. And if they don't think you can like drop a Gores or drop Trag, they're gonna go for it. And seeing as this deck didn't run Trag or Gores, I think the one max C was good enough. Because if you max C, you can draw into your Herald and the Fairy, and you can just kind of just stop the chain mid there, and so that they can't OTK you. And also with the Call the Haunted, it could become a floater issue, because he also played Thunder Kings. So if you call the Haunted Thunder King and you tribute it for its effect to negate a special summon, you won't the Call of the Haunted will stay on the field, and you won't be able to drop Gores because at that time you won't have a clear field. And yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be trying this deck out eventually, but right now I'm just focusing on regionals and my essay on Yu-Gi-Oh that's due tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and sorry about the little like mind-boggling experience thing in the middle where I kind of just babbled on and didn't know where I was leading to. But like I said, I'll have the video to Alistair Albin's top 32 deck list on the top left by Sirius Treeborn Frog. And yeah, sorry for the sniffles. It kind of just happens when I'm looking down on my camera on my new sliver. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And base God and Yugi, and I'm out. Bye.